Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back, Fem Talkers, Fem Talk Nation, everybody out there who loves the ladies of Fem Talk. We are back. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring in the beautiful ladies of Fem Talk. We have Shima Shishi Talks, and we have Dr. Mimi Melissa Simmons.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
¿Cómo están? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, muy bien. Yes. So, listen, everyone out there. We know that we have been on a little bit of a sabbatical, but we are back and ready for all of you. And we want you to send in your burning questions because, as always, if you need an opinion or insight on the situation, we've got that for you. So, email us at femtalktv@gmail.com. And your question will be featured on an upcoming episode. We want to hear from you.
Absolutely.
In addition, everyone,
We missed you guys. Y'all missed us.
In addition to that, we are announcing our book club, and you may have heard this from us previously. However, starting in the new year, we will be starting with the book Radical Candor. So make sure that you join us for the book club. We want to get into this book, Building Leaders, starting for 2025. Radical Candor.
Yes.
Don't forget to tell them there may be two of them. They're the same book.
All the same. Yeah, you will see slightly different covers, different editions that may have some tweaks and updates to them. However, it is the same book. As long as the author is Kim Scott, Radical Candor, you will be getting the same book. All right. So, Dr. Melissa, take it away.
Yes, it is time for hot topics. And we want to talk about, now, y'all know I am Miss Sports. Yes. I'm the sports representation on Fem Talk. And I am all about women's sports. And I am so excited because my girl, she's my friend in my head. My girl, Whoopi Goldberg, she has started an all-woman sports network. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! And I think that is just so exciting. I think this is the season for women's sports. The last few months prior to, we had the Olympics, then we have the WNBA before and after, and they have seen some record numbers in terms of women. And now here comes Whoopi Goldberg. That's all about women. She's going to be covering all kinds of sports. She has already started the network, as a matter of fact. She's been international for a moment now. And now she is bringing it stateside for us. I think I'm going to reach out to her and get on that program because I am all excited about the network stuff.
Absolutely. And it says that she launched this in collaboration with an international streaming company called Jungo TV. Mm-hmm. It is available on Vizio as well, or it will be available on Vizio in the U.S. once she comes to the U.S.
And it says watch. Don't forget that part.
Say that again?
The Vizio. I said the Vizio says watch free. It is a free platform. Of course, they probably have versions that you can pay for, but it doesn't exclude.
Oh, yeah.
I would expect that to change too, right? Like as she progresses, and you'll see that changing.
For sure, but I think people have started to really embrace women's sports, and even women's sportscasters. Mm-hmm. They've had a number of the women who were commentators on the for ESPN and during the women's basketball from the Olympics to the WNBA. They are now commentating on the NBA now. A few women have gotten some major contracts. So I think the season for accepting women in certain places in sports is, we've kind of opened the door. We've kind of opened the door to that, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I wasn't a fan of, to be honest, men commentating on the women's basketball games. And I say that because, we were not included on the men's commentations of men basketball games. So I had a problem with them now coming into the women's space, and especially those that really never covered women's sports. They didn't know what to say. They didn't know how to say it. So
Right.
I believe in that Whoopi is going to really get some great representation out there for women who enjoy women's sports.
Yeah.
There's ways you call women's sports that are totally different than how you call a men's sporting event. And you want those experts at the table, not just people that, are in sports.
And the differences in anatomy.
Exactly. So I hope that's, whatever. But anyway.
But you know what I did want to say about that, the commentators and the sportscasters, the women ones. Not only are they changing the game with their version of sportscasting, but the way they dress, the way they come out on the field, they have started to, this is the bigger thing, this is why I brought this up. They have started to release their own line of sports clothing.
Shoes.
I say
shoes.
Sexy
sneakers.
Clothing. You still representing your football team, and you can still put on a nice shirt or a sexy shirt. It doesn't have to be a jersey. It's a lot of options out there with that under the woman's tutelage as opposed to so many men designers. So,
I mean, it's and what I appreciate is that people are coming and they're coming into this market space, like you said. I mean, and it's all over. It's accepting and really listening. The other night, the two women that were fighting, boxing, they got some of the highest ratings ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. And their fight was the best fight of the night.
Was the best, yeah, because the other one really didn't make it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of stop, Mike.
And the main commentator for the whole evening was a female.
Really?
Yes. Yes. The main commentator was a female. She was running the show that night.
And again, I think it's in this space that we are now seeing. Things are just different. So I'm all for, and once again, kudos to Whoopi, because she's really opening a space and a door and creating a market that I'm sure now that, after a few years go by, people are going to wish they thought of that. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to all that she's doing. But anyway, we got another hot topic.
I know you like this one.
Whoa! I wish I had my cowboy hat. It's in the car, but if y'all didn't hear it, y'all gonna hear it tonight. Yes, she is. Beyonce. She will be hosting the NBA. I think it's the
Ravens and Texas game.
The Ravens and Texas game. Halftime. Performing.
Nice.
Selections from Cowboy Carter. Yes, she will. Gonna get a hold down.
I love it.
Excited. Woo, woo, woo.
A little excited. I don't know.
Oh, come on. It is exciting.
No, not so much that. It's that's a huge name, but it's her area for a regular game. A regular halftime game. That's a huge name. So I could just see that being a lot more about the halftime and less about the game.
But let me say this the reason why, and I think it's coming on tomorrow night, the CMAs, the Country Music Awards, who absolutely 150% snubbed Beyonce and did not give her not even a nomination.
Yeah,
they did.
They don't feel that she represents country music, that she's not a country artist, and they refuse to put her in. Now, this is the flip. So when you have country artists that all of a sudden wants to throw a mainstream song on their album and it goes platinum, they all now want to be part of the American Music Awards nominations and all that kind of stuff. Double standard, I say yes.
Yes.
So, and they said that they invited her to come on the CMAs to perform. I don't believe that. But at the same time, if they did, why would she come when you didn't even recognize any of what she did? It's also Netflix first time hosting an NFL game. Yeah. So also great marketing to get people to the platform.
I was going to say, why wouldn't
a whole new genre of people.
Yeah. So, and this is Netflix kind of branching out, right? Because they did the live boxing event, right? Mm-hmm. And they have to clean up some things. I will say that because there was some streaming problems on that night. But this is Netflix now branching out. So now they're doing this event, and I would assume that they're going to air her live as well. So Netflix is doing live streaming now. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see how that platform evolves now that they're doing this.
Yeah, and you know, and I think that, you know, being a sports person, this year you had to have streaming services on many platforms if you wanted to watch all the games. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody has gotten out into the mix. So Netflix is kind of
because they made sure
last man coming late, right? Mm-hmm. Because you have to have Prime now. You have to have, you know, ESPN Plus. You have to have the certain networks of the NFL, you know, NFL Network itself, ESPN, Disney Channel, all of these different streaming networks all had games. Mm-hmm. And if you wanted to see them, you was either calling somebody for their access or buying your own access this football season. So I think Netflix is for their first time, I think this is a great move because they're not in the game. And what everybody is seeing is that sports sell. People will find a way to get on and watch something if that's what they do. And football, as you know, is America's game. So people will be, and a lot of people have Netflix, but I'm sure for those that don't, and with the combination of the sports game, of the football game, and Beyonce, they may get a little bit more membership that day. So good, you know, close to jumping in a good way.
Yeah.
You can't negate the fact that there's so much attention around who's dating who's famous and dating who, and other performers who are showing up at the game and drawing so much attention to the sport itself. So I when I saw that, I was like, okay, so it could be so many games here, so many parts to it. It could be her portion of how can I get my name as relevant? Not that it's not. But listen, you have a new album you want to be nominated for or voted for or want continuous downloads or purchases of it. So, of course, you're going to keep your name as fresh as you possibly can.
Right. I mean, she had the perfect
so,
and it is
in an arena where you're not already nominated.
It's an opportunity to branch out to audiences that won't see you on regular TV, right? Because it is known that streaming has a totally different audience, right? A lot of people that stream do not go to regular TV to watch what they want to watch on television, right? So this is an opportunity for sports, for Beyonce to tap into new markets also where you wouldn't otherwise find those people.
And again, and look, everything is for a purpose, right? Mm-hmm. And last thing I'll say on this is that Beyonce is nominated for, is it the American Music Awards? She's nominated for Grammys. I'm sorry, Grammys. I couldn't even think. The Grammys. You said 30. She has 30 nominations. Is it
30?
It's a lot. I know. Our producer knows how many. She has so many nominations. It is not a bad idea for her to get her songs out there, so that the voters for the Grammys, 11 nominations. 11. The voters for the for all the categories she's in hears it and maybe swing some votes her way. So hey, everything has a purpose. So go ahead. I think that's all we have for hot topics tonight.
Nice.
Well, that just leads us to our topic for the night, which is prepping for the holidays. As you can see, we're all super excited. We're all big holiday girls. I think our favorite holiday is the same. All three of us.
Right, I don't really go out. I don't go all out for every holiday, but I sure do that for this one. So
I celebrate them all, but I think I probably go harder for this one. Next month's, not this next week's.
I like next week's too. I like harvest. So I do have my table already set. It's partially set, with my pumpkins and my leaves and stuff like that. It's pretty. As a matter of fact, when we go to break, I'll have to take down my green screen because this is my prep room. I'm going to give you all a little peek now on the prep room.
Nice. Very nice. I have to say, I'm already ready for next month.
Me too.
You're ready already? You have it all done?
It's not all up, but I went and purchased everything. My tree is actually up, decorated, and ready.
Get out of here. You gotta give us a sneak peek.
I am in the spirit. I'm going to be celebrating Christmas on Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
Good idea. Well, mine I have all my stuff ready, prepping behind me. But my which I started doing actually last year was the first time I'm doing it again, is the day after with all the people still here. We're gonna all put all the Christmas decorations up. So
nice. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And it's a good way.
She just makes you do it. She makes you do it.
But you know what? It's a new trend. And I was talking to my bestie the other day, and it's a new trend, and they call it, I forget, open house. It's called the open house. And a lot of people are starting to open their house. And while they open their house, you're invited to come. And, you have tidbits all over the house talking about different ways to celebrate. And you have tidbits, little munchies around. And then you start asking people to help you decorate. So she's going to have an open house to do that. She has a big living room. Very, I think it goes up at least 20 feet. So her tree is like a big one. So it's a lot to decorate the tree and then the house. So she needs some help. So she's going to have a couple of open houses to get it done. So again, I think the holidays creates opportunity for gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I've seen that done in other instances when it's not holidays. Like if everybody's hosting something and you walk the neighborhood and you go to everyone's house and you may eat or drink there or play a game in this house and meet each other at the next house. And
right.
I love it. I absolutely, especially, we're in a colder climate, but in most places, sometimes they don't even care. And the other places that I've heard about, at the time I lived in Atlanta, so it was warm, but you just bundle up and you meet at the next house.
Yeah.
Everybody has prepared all day for the rotation of people.
Yeah.
And you decorate multiple trees.
That's the new thing now is like, I like the idea, like you're jumping around, and like what Jen just said, it's not even the fact that a lot of people don't have just one tree anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the house, like I now personally have two main trees, one downstairs and one upstairs. Upstairs is the vroom 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 tree, and downstairs is the sports tree. So I have all sports. Actually, that tree is becoming one of my favorites because I buy all of the new sports ornaments and the Hallmark store. So it's now becoming a tree that I can really get nice. Expensive and really what they call it keepsake ornaments. Keepsake ornaments. And but from what I hear, 2 trees is nothing. A lot of people have 4 and 5 trees in the house, and they're decorated in all different ways.
I think we got to keep it relative, right? Like it depends on the size of your house too, right? Like in order to have, multiple trees. I know my cousin does like a voom, like you said, Mimi, a voom tree right downstairs in her main family room area. But then upstairs she has this loft, and she lets her boys decorate a tree upstairs, for them. So it makes sense, right? You want to have like adorn your home in different areas. And I love that you do a sports tree downstairs. Like do something different, adorn it a little bit different. Yeah.
The themes can really go big. And then Tracy, I don't even think it's something about how big your house is. I think it's how you feel about the holiday.
About it and
about it, because it is not about the bigness of the tree.
Yeah.
It's I'm in my office, and like I said, when we come back from break, I'll let you see the office a little bit. But I want to do some stuff in the office. So my office, you'll see the colors, and I'm gonna show you the colors I'm going to go with in my office. And you can think about it that way. You can just find areas in your house that you just want to spruce up for the holidays. I take down all of my in my bathroom, in my guest bathroom. I take down what I have there now. It's nice now. It's my my yellow section. You may remember from last time. And I put I take down the shower curtains. I put up my Christmas curtains. I put up everything. And now you go to the bathroom and it's Christmas in the bathroom. And it's Christmas in the bed in the basement. And it's Christmas. I think it's just finding areas in the house. And I think you could really be creative regardless of how big or small your house is. I think
I mean, like big trees though. You're not gonna have like multiple big trees if your house can't fit.
You'll be surprised what people do.
I was gonna say that's what I was thinking about the size too, but I worked with a guy who put a Christmas tree everywhere there was a window.
Really?
If there was a window in his house, there was a full Christmas tree.
That's so beautiful.
So anytime, I'm telling you, he would open his when he got married to his wife, they were young, and then she learned about this tradition, and she was like, okay, does it stop now? But it didn't. Every time, because all the blinds are open, I don't care if you walk full circle around this man's house, you would see a tree. Every window.
I love it.
A full-blown tree, not like a
full tree.
Wow.
You see, in my kitchen, I have two windows. It's probably this much space between my two windows. He would have something, a tree showing in one, and tree showing in the other.
Wow.
And trees are not expensive anymore. You could go and buy. I have, Shima, give me an idea, because I bought a new tree last year. I bought a frosted tree.
Blame it on you, Shima.
I know. I want to do a white and black theme, but I still have my nice green tree. And I'm
right. My tree was a pencil tree.
I put it up too.
I had a pencil tree because we've had live trees our whole lives. And now I'm in a co-op, so I'm not dragging the tree upstairs or down the stairs. When it's time to throw it away, I'm tired. So now we get artificial ones. And then one year I was like, I'm just going to put up this pop-up tree. And it's literally a pencil tree.
Yes.
It's super skinny and it's black. And I decorated it with all red ornaments and bows and stuff. So the hue out of the living room is all red. You walk through the house and you see red Christmas lights blinking and stuff. One year I made it silver or some other color. So you know that the tree is black, but once the lights are on it and all the decorations, you don't even see the black tree. You don't know if it's green or not. So
that's another thing.
On a pedestal, like this man who's putting all these trees in front of every window, it may not be floor to top of the window, but it's so that you can see a Christmas tree in every window. And my Christmas tree is probably all of 3 feet tall. But when you look at it from outside, you would think, oh my gosh, it's a tall tree in our house. It's on something.
But I love it. I love the thing, and one other thing, you talk about trees, you could do the trees. And like you said, there's all kinds of trees. You could go to the dollar store and get a tree. You could go to Home Depot and get a tree. You go to Walmart and get a tree. You go to Target and get a tree. There's trees everywhere. So you
can go on Amazon and get your tree.
Go Amazon and get a tree. That's why I bought the frosted tree from Amazon. You can get a tree from anywhere. Yeah. So the idea of you putting trees up in the house, and again, big ones, small ones, and what I love is it's about you having fun.
Yeah.
I think this is the one holiday, this and Halloween, when people really let their creative juices go, right?
Right.
And you
Right.
do whatever you want to do. So I
Mhm.
think with the holidays is that opportunity to just do what you want to do. And it's not, does not have to be expensive. And I
It
think that's
doesn't.
the other piece of it. Like I said,
Mhm.
the Dollar Tree has a lot of things. So one of the things that I wanted to show you guys later is a couple of hacks that I came up with for decorating. So we'll look at some stuff.
Well, I've already put my ribbons on the windows. Every window gets a ribbon. I got 3 bay windows in my room. They all have a ribbon. My
Now,
mother said,
what kind of ribbons are you
"This
putting
the
up? Are
red
you
velvet bows ribbon." Now, I don't put like a whole lot of stuff in my room. I don't want all that in my room. But I do want to see some semblance of Christmas in there. You know,
Mhm.
I put stuff on the doorknobs. I'll put one of the bracelets with a big bell on it. So every time you close the door, it rings. Things like that on every room, and every room has something. But this year, every room will have a ribbon, a bow. So when you open the ribbon, when you open the window, you'll see the bow just on the middle of the
Mhm.
window. So
I
that's
love it.
just
I
I just
love it.
started that now because we're still waiting for Thanksgiving, and I'm trying not to get so excited and decorate my whole house.
Just decorate
But
it. Go ahead.
Yeah, just do what
well,
you
well,
want to
well.
do.
Mhm.
That's
No,
the joy.
when we come back from break, I'm gonna show you why I gotta wait till after Thanksgiving, because I got to wait. I'm gonna show you what else is going up. Because my mom, not to, we're gonna go to break in a few minutes, and not to bring us down. The season was kind of strange for me. Lost my stepdad in October, and then just last week I lost one of my older cousins. So I don't want to say death is all around, but it is very prevalent, and it is kind of taking my focus where I
Mhm.
probably shouldn't let it.
Right.
But my mom is in her grieving stage, and one of the big things she likes to do is decorate for Christmas. So, like I said, when we come from break, I will show you 2 of the things that I'm gonna do for her. That's probably gonna make her super happy.
Oh, that's
This holiday, but we're not until after Thanksgiving. Oh, it's not happening until after Thanksgiving.
okay. I think she got a little delay there.
Yeah, she's frozen there, but yeah. But I love that. So that's a way to, not only spruce up your home and your environment, but to spruce up the spirits too of you and your loved ones, because it definitely does bring on some joy. I love to just see the light. Like I could sleep underneath my Christmas tree every day. Like I love the lights
Yeah.
on a Christmas tree and having lights around. That's just something that brings me joy. It lifts my spirit. So it definitely, when you decorate in that way, it definitely does. And I stopped decorating for Christmas because I was always leaving my house to go to, especially since I've been here
Mhm.
in North Carolina, because I wouldn't spend Christmas here. So I
Right.
didn't decorate here. But now this year I'm going to be here. So I was like, I went and bought all new decorations.
Nice.
It's brand new.
Nice.
Can't wait.
I believe in decorating anyway. But I think it's break time. Time to take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll show you some of the ideas and hacks that we have for the holidays.
Hello, everyone, and we are back. He's caught me fixing my hair here, but we are back, and we are talking about the holidays and decorating and getting prepared for the holidays. So let's bring the ladies of Fem Talk back in. We've got Dr. Simmons and we she. All right. So we see
Yay.
green screen is down now. So we're going to learn about these hacks from Dr. Melissa.
Yes. Woo, woo, woo. One of the biggest things that you see, and I'm telling you, if you're on Insta or anything like that, you're gonna see all of this thing. And when you go to the big department stores and you see those fancy and you see these long, big balls of on these big trees, there's a real easy way to do that. You don't have to go, because they do sell them sometimes in big pieces, and they're a couple of $100s if you want to do that. But if you use whatever color you want, my tree this year is going to be black and white, not the plaid black and white, but black and white. So how do you make those kind of things? So all you have to do is take some balls and string them on a wire. So you take a long wire. See, here's my wire. You put the ball on just like this, and they start forming what we call is a nice long row of balls. And it looks like it's one big thing, right? Mm-hmm. But they're all, this is like one pack of white balls and one pack of black. So if I keep on doing this black and white, by the time I finish, because it's a long piece of string, can you still see me? Long piece of string, it's going to be a long piece on my tree. And all it takes is you go to, and as a matter of fact, if you go to, I know like a Walmart, they sell these big containers of about 50 balls. That's perfect to now just string. And all you need is a piece of wire. And all you do is let the ball drop down. And you create your own fancy garland of balls.
That's right.
You can do this black and white. You can do it all together. You can do it one color. You can mix the colors. You could do different sizes. I was
going to say the different sizes ones I've done with children in my classrooms.
This is the smaller balls. You see this one? This is smaller, so I'm going to attach that one. And guess what? I have even smaller balls.
That's the size. Yes. Nice.
I can't wait to see this on your tree.
Huh?
I said, I can't wait to see this on your tree.
I know. So you could do this with any size, and imagine the tree. So this could be in one area. The smaller ones, the bigger ones could be kind of coming down like in a wavy type of thing. So, and again, if you bought this all together, this probably costs $50, if not more, depending how long it is. So now you just go to the dollar store, buy a box of balls, and now you just throw them all together, and voila, you have this. What I do recommend, don't do this with glass balls, because the glass balls, I did break one trying to do it. It doesn't work too nice. But again, we hack on how to just make, really oomph up your decorating and really look like, like somebody came into your house and did it. So
absolutely.
One hack down.
Well, I wanted to show you guys a pretty bow while we're waiting for the second hack.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's so cute.
He's so pretty.
Sparkly.
Thank you.
So pretty.
Him and her. One's red, one's green. Yeah, there's a red one and a green one.
So keeping that one, Shima, keep that one going. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go get some stuff.
You have playmates for her.
And that's so cute. And a real simple way to kind of hang that, and I saw this one the other day.
I'm gonna try to wear her.
I love this hack.
Yeah, I think I might. While we're waiting, I think it might be part of my outfit. I might wear it.
Ain't that the beauty? Ain't that the beauty? So using the same thing, I got a bow too, Shima, right?
Oh,
so how do you hang something like that?
Right.
So
that doesn't have a hanger.
Very simple. So you have the thing. I have a little clip on the back of this, and I have my ribbon, right? So what you do is now you take the ribbon, you take the bow, and now you drape this ribbon at the top of the door.
And
And
then
then
on
down in the middle of the door, right? So you don't have to have that hook thing. You know how you hate the hooks, and so now you take the ribbon, you take your beautiful bow, the one you had, Shima. This one is a pink one. This is for my pink room, and now I'll drape that on the door.
Yeah.
And now you have this beautiful ribbon with this nice ribbon hand, and now you could do this from the doors, your front door. So you drape it over the door. You could do it over, guess what? Your kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
Mm.
You brought another idea
on the other side of the cabinet with some double-sided tape, so you don't have to destroy the cabinets. And now you have this beautiful look. Can you imagine that? This is the beautiful black and pink look. You could do this with any color, with any beautiful ribbon you want.
I need you to repeat the part about the double-sided tape to my mother.
I just that's in my cart right now.
It's in your cart. There you go. Any color ribbon you want, like I said, and you just attach your little bow. And now talk about every window in your house. You can decorate the window.
Right.
You can decorate the door. You know those ugly hooks you used to have? No more ugly hooks.
And they damage your doors.
You can put the wreath. You could actually do this with a wreath. Attach the wreath to the ribbon and then drape it over it. What do you have? A beautiful doors in your house.
Oh, and I saw this wreath. Oh, thank you, Dr. Melissa. I saw this wreath. It's silver because my decorations this year are silver and it's like a light green. Mm-hmm. And I saw this silver, sparkly, just beautiful wreath, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that because I have to have the wreath.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have it. It's so pretty.
Gotta figure out where to hang it. On the cabinet,
where to hang it,
anywhere. Well, you have a mantle, and
I got something else for the mantle.
Oh,
but again, when you think about. And this is the beauty about the holidays, and it doesn't matter if you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, what's the other one? I just went out my head. Huh?
Kwanzaa,
there you go. Kwanzaa. Anything you're celebrating, you could, just look around your house and figure out, well, how do you want to do things? But you don't have to go out and buy all these expensive hooks or different things like that. Ribbon is like, a joy. And, and one of the things I love to do, and I'll do it like on, right here in front of you, is make ribbons out of these things.
Make bows out of it. Yeah.
Make bows out of the thing. The easiest one to do it with is one that has wire in it. So if you want to make a bow out of something, out of this, you don't have to buy them. They're like $3 each. Yeah. Don't do that.
Get a whole
again, go to your dollar store. And all you have to do is start here. And the beauty about this is that all you start doing is looping. So you just loop, you're way happy. I'm gonna loop it here, I'm gonna loop it there. And look how quick the bow is coming together.
Right.
You just looping this. Now I buy these bows, like I said, you spend, depending on where you go, you could spend $10 on these bows, if not more.
But you bought the
$3 ribbon, roll of ribbons.
Perfect.
Right now, I just did a bow right in front of you.
Right. The satiny ribbon, I buy the satiny ribbon, or if I have ribbon that came on a gift, the entry to my living room, the walkway, the doorway, I take the satiny ribbon, and we get lots of cards, and you don't know what to do with all those cards. I staple them to the satin ribbon. And I hang the satin ribbon with a bow at the top. And of course, my mistletoe is over the door always. So it adorns the walkway as you walk through into my Christmas wonderland. That's what I call it, as you walk through that door. Yeah. So that ribbon definitely comes in handy.
And real quick, we just did a bow.
That's it.
I love doing bows.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and like I said, you go into the store, you buy this, it's like $10, right?
Yeah.
Velvet, beautiful.
I was gonna say, especially velvet.
It takes a couple of minutes just to do a few bows. You can use a stapler. I actually use the bow to make to bring it together. And then what I would do is then take some wire, put it up, and now again you can hang it. and they'll attach it. You use some of the wire, and now you can put it actually on the tree as a decoration. So these things, I used to sit there and make about 20 of them and put them all over. Use them on the tree, use them on the different things, but it's so easy to make bows, any color you want, and voila, you have beautiful velvet bows.
That's wonderful.
I love it.
Well, this is one of my other. I gotta hold it close. You can't see it. Okay. Up.
I see. What is that? It's a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It lights up.
Inflatable one.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it on the balcony this year because I'm
upstairs. I love.
So I found a little platform for it. It has two presents on the side, and it's gonna be on a timer. That's why I said it won't go on until we come back from Thanksgiving. If you guys didn't already know, me and my bestie are spending Thanksgiving together.
Oh, yay.
With our mamas.
We will be, and our moms, my family and her mom, and we're all going down to her for Thanksgiving. So we're going to have super duper fun, and we're going to see all those great decorations that she was talking about. So none of mine, these can't go up because I don't want to come back and they be in the yard on somebody's roof.
Right. Or somebody else's balcony.
Right. And this is the other one. I don't know if you can see him.
I do see him.
That's Santa. My color.
I know.
Let me see. He's what color?
My color.
She said her color.
I love my color Santas.
That's right. My mom wouldn't have it any other way. So when I saw it in the store, I was like, oh, he's got to go home with me.
Talk about Santas and my color Santas. They're not popular, and you can't always find them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But, I have started my collection of my black Santas. And yes, I did find two more. I found two more of my black Santas. So when it's all decorated, and I'm going to do, you can follow me on YouTube or on Insta, and I will when we do the full decoration, I will show you the before and after, and I will highlight all of my 17.
Now it's 17.
17 black Santas, and all of them are yay big. I mean, they're all like classics that can.
Then I think you need one of these because this is 3 foot.
Send them to me. Send them to me because I love that.
You want to go to Dr. Mimi's house?
Yeah, say yes.
I would love to.
Say yes. There you go. You would love to. I treat black Santas very nice.
Yes, you do. You do well.
It's just wonderful.
I know. Oh my God. I got a question. We're preparing for all the holidays, and we're gonna close out in a few minutes. But we're prepping food, we're prepping decorations and locations. What do you wear? Do you think about what you're gonna wear that day, or do you just wake up and say, I had a lot to do. I'm tired. I'm just gonna put this on.
Girl, nothing's accidental around the holidays.
Right?
You better tell them. Right. I thought it was me because I'm like,
That's when you pull out all the reds and all the
right.
But I love you now. If you're part of Mimi's holiday world, we all come together, and first thing we all get is pajamas that all look alike.
That's right.
You get the pajama. I think pajamas are the hit. I'm doing a little different pajama this year because I don't want to do the classic one. I don't want to do what everybody else has done. I want to do something different. So I think pajamas are, we're very intentional about the pajamas we wear. Yes. I'm intentional about socks. There's all kinds of holiday socks.
Oh, yes.
Holiday socks. You put, it's nice, warm, and cozy. You put nice, fluffy socks on. Mm-hmm. Very cheap. That's a good talk about inexpensive ways to give gifts. You can go and get a pack of 3 for $2. Mm-hmm. And if you go to Old Navy right before the holidays, they all $1 by that time. So those are that and the t-shirts. So you do again. You get the t-shirt and you put on some. You buy a little $5 pajama pants, and now you have a holiday t-shirt.
Everybody's dressed up, yeah,
right. And everybody's dressed up. Everybody's festive. Mm-hmm. We told people certain colors. Like so, if your family's coming over and we say, okay, everybody do red, and now
Right.
everybody does something red. You
Mhm.
could do any color. You know what I'm saying? Because what you also want to do is take pictures. I have pictures over the years
That's
of
right.
of the holiday, of the family coming together. Everybody's wearing red. Everybody's wearing green. Everybody bought a
Mhm.
T-shirt, whatever it is. Because again, it's just that time of the year where you do get together. But you get together, and now when you do the pictures, when you do the
Right.
event, when you have the fun, it just brings the whole day together, and everybody. And now you're comfortable. You don't have to be the fancy, dressed up with the shoes. And no, you wear your socks, you bring your slippers over. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a fluffy sit. Good idea. Great gift. Everybody get an animal slipper.
Right.
Can you imagine the animal slippers that will walk into your house? I mean, it would be so much fun.
My god sister
Animal
does. She celebrates with the Christmas party every year, and there's always a theme, and she's always telling us what to wear, and she always has something for every person to wear when they get there as a part of your costume. Like we all came in, I don't know what year we were doing something, but when we got there, she had reindeer hats for us. We were dressed like Frosty the Snowman, I think.
Love it.
Characters from that movie with Frosty the Snowman. But when we got there, she all had reindeer hats for us.
Ding, 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 ding. That may be a good one.
Big, huge Santa feet with the bow with the bow and the bells on it. She had that. Like she always has a little something for you, for every person in there to wear on that day.
I love it, love it. And those are the kind of things, I think, Tracy, and those out there, those are the kind of things where Christmas can you could go down the road and you could be $5,000 in the hole by the time you finish Christmas. Yeah. Or you could really think about, how do I enjoy myself and not be in the red at the end? And the way you do that is you get everybody together, you bring everybody together, we need to talk about the rules for the holidays. Those that can't cook, bring food. So you do the menu. We have our menus already, and we already know, okay, so-and-so's bringing this because we know so-and-so could cook this. So you tell everybody what you need them to bring. So now you spread the wealth around. Everybody's not burdened down with all this stuff, right?
Not play to your strengths.
Come on, let's not be cute and say, what do you want to bring? No. This is what you bring in. This is what you bring in. Let's not get fancy.
Right. Don't you aspire to cook.
Nobody needs to leave your house.
If you can't cook, bring water.
Yes, some people are good at bringing water.
That's right.
Bringing tea, bringing all the different things that because you need everything. You need the water, you need the juice, you need the donuts, you need everything. So there's people can be very creative, but they bring ice. You bring ice.
The paper
all
plate.
Different color ice.
Paper plates.
Bring all different shapes. Bring snowball ice. We'll appreciate
Look,
it.
Don't get creative during the holidays. Nobody wants to sit there and just look at Mama Sadie's potato salad that looked like she done mashed it up with things you don't want to eat. No. Mama Sadie don't make it.
And now they spend all their time in your bathroom.
Don't let Mama Sadie eat it and make it. That she don't make it. she bring. Say, oh, Mama Sadie, can you go down to the bakery right by your house? You got the best bakery. You bring the pies. Right. Get a list and tell everybody what to bring so that you don't, number one, the burden's not on you. Other thing, big family. If you got a big family, don't try to bring gifts for everybody.
Just bring the prayer.
Just bring the prayer. Mama Sadie can open prayer. Look, get creative with Mama Sadie.
Everybody in the party individually.
I'm just saying.
Not Mama Sadie.
Mama Sadie.
Or Mama Sadie. Speaking of which, I was watching it was a Netflix show, and I can't remember which one it was at the moment, but they were celebrating the holidays. They had this really big family, and it was just like that. There was an aunt, and this specific aunt, every year she brought this dish and nobody liked it, and they always threw it away and act like everybody ate it because the dish was empty.
Right.
No.
Lie to the people, and now the lady keeps cooking it.
Look, right. We all saw a nice video, and let's all agree, we all adults now, so we can tell everybody what you get. And look, if they come to your house, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You don't come to my house and tell me what to do. You come to my house. This is what I like you to do. This is what I like you to bring. Okay. Another idea: you don't have to go and buy everybody a gift. I used to do that. That's expensive. Mm-hmm. Do what I call Dirty Santa.
Oh,
Y'all may call it what y'all call it?
It's the white elephant.
It's the white elephant, not Dirty Santa.
I call it Dirty Santa because everybody gets
on so many different connotations. You got to be careful with that one.
Well, yes, it could be, but look, I don't get your minds out the gutter. Dirty Santa means that Santa just takes the gift and gives it to other people. That's why it's Dirty Santa. Okay,
yeah, your Dirty Santa,
whatever you want to call it. But white,
I
whatever,
take that.
Whatever y'all call it. But everybody get a gift. Now, let's be honest. Now, let me give you the rules of this. You get the dollar amount. If they say 25, don't go find something for $10 that used to be 25. You spend $25.
Mm-hmm.
Not $10 that used to be.
Right. Don't go get the $10 thing because it's on sale. No, 25. And no, do not go downstairs and get something that you had already and wrap it back up. No. That's
no
tacky.
regifting.
Let's all say it together. That's tacky.
Yeah, no regifting.
We know cousin Lala does that often. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cousin Lala go down to the basement, get some of them old gifts she had, and then wrap it up and say, "Look what I done bring." Nobody wants your dirty Santa gift now. Now you got people just because
that's all right.
do that once, and I had to get somebody $25 on the side because they was upset. So we don't need that. Let cousin Lala go to the store and buy something, or don't come, or say I'm not participating in that. Let's be a big woman about it, Lala.
Well, you threw the rule. The big rule.
Cousin Lala, if you don't want to participate, you can say, "Oh, I'll just serve the desserts." Then do the desserts while we doing the gift. That's fine. But if you can't do it, don't do it. Cousin Lala, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you,
Lala.
So be good. Get the gift. Look, people love gift cards, and they will trade for the gift card because of Lala, right? So everybody got cousin Lala there. So come on, gift cards. Go to the store. Now, look, we all know y'all go to Walgreens last minute on Christmas Eve and buy the gift.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't do it.
I prefer at that time to get a really nice candle or get me a gift card. Okay. When you go to Walgreens now, because you miss going everywhere else because it's too late, then get me the gift card. Because at least I know you spent $25.
Well, ladies.
Right.
If you want to tell everybody to wrap up this holiday season, how to continue to prepare. Now is actually a really good time to start buying gifts for Christmas, number one. And actually, the prices on the decorations are really good at this particular time before you get a little closer to Christmas. Because right after Thanksgiving, things are going to go up and then they'll go back down right before Christmas. So now's a good time to start buying decorations for reasonable prices, to get gifts now, and to make sure that your gifts, especially if you are ordering things online, to make sure that your gifts come, that they come and they're right? They're the appropriate sizes. They look exactly the way you want them to look. Otherwise, you can send them back and you still have time to get something else.
Have time. This is the perfect time. 50% sale that everything started. Black Friday has started almost everywhere. 50% sale on Christmas items. Hobby Lobby just got that text from my girl. And all of these beautiful things you could go get. I mean, just go out there now. I was not the believer of going early, but now is kind of the time to go. Yeah. If you wait a little longer, you may not get what you want. And like I said, this is a perfect time to get the gifts, to get the things, and coordinate with the people that are coming over. Don't go into debt to try to do something that you don't have the money to do. Absolutely. Coordinate, do one gift per family, do whatever you need to do. But, or just say, look, we're going to just exchange greetings if that's where you are at this time of the season. But hey, as long as you do it in love, everybody's going to receive it.
Absolutely. And most of all, just enjoy the people. If you are able to be surrounded by people that you love, just enjoy the people that you love most of all. We're going to close out this show tonight. We love everybody. We thank you for joining us here on Fem Talk, and we will see you again next week. Does my heart look like a heart? We'll see you again next week right here on Fem Talk, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Tuesday.